Hello guys, welcome back to the part 3 of how to create pizza using geometry nodes. And as of now, since the last part, we created this pizza and we textured it, and now let's go ahead and light the scene. As you can see from the scene itself, I have already lighted it. This was just a test thing that I did, so I will go ahead and start lighting it again. So for that, I'll go to the this panel out, the outlook panel, or the this is known as the outliner. So right, if you keep your mouse on any of the icons, you would be able to know what type of area it is or what type of location it is. So I'll go ahead and select all these and press delete. Now I have deleted all the lights from the scene, so we do not have any light in the scene. So now what we can do is we can go to shift, like we can press shift A, then go to point light, get that. Now go to light properties. Now from here we can go ahead and give it a 800 watts power, and then we can go ahead and put the radius to 1. Right, now you see this is our main light or the main source of light. So whichever rest of the lights that you want to give, it would be lower than this value, so keep that in mind. Now let's have a look at how it looks. Now we can go to shift A and choose another point light. Let's keep it at the back. This will act as a backlight. Now let's move this up to, let's say, 250. Yeah, so that gives us a good backlight. Increase the radius a bit. Too much, let's decrease that. Yeah, so now we have that backlight as well going on for the scene. Looks quite good. Let's add another light. Let's do something like let's take another light, another point light, increase the radius a little bit, and increase this to, let's say, 500. Yeah, increase this by a lot. Now this acts as a field light, right? Now you can keep it at the front, so that you get the light. Okay, now it looks great. So now let's see the settings as well. So I have the ray tracing on over here, and the resolution is 1:2, but I want to change it to 1:1, so we get a one-on-one representation of what we see over here. We have the denoising already there. Let's not change any roughness value over here. Let's go to shadow and see. It's okay. Okay, we have all those incorrect places. Now we can go to color management, and let's change from AGX to Chronos. Now see, once you change the lights from here, using the color management, you see the light has changed over here, and it looks better. Now I can go to look, and we can give a medium contrast to it, or let's say we can give it a high contrast as well. So yeah, now this looks much better. Now we can give it a render and see how it looks. So using ray tracing, the thing is that you would get a little bit of delay on how when the result comes, but as you can see it took 13 seconds for this to complete. And wow, I suppose this is as far as I go. If you want to, you can check other tutorials as well, uh, but most probably what I would suggest you to do is you can download this project through my Gumroad and you can check the project, you can work with it, and I'm sure that will help you actually to grow yourself. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link below, but before that I wanted to show you one more thing, uh, that if you do not want to light your scene like the way I did, if you want something more flexible, something that you would be able to do it just by a click, so I have an add-on myself. So I will like to show you the same thing that we did over here, uh, with a single click of a button. So for that, let's go ahead and I have this add-on already there in my you know in already in my preferences, so it's already installed. Now what we can do is we can go to cinematic lighting. We can now set up the cinematic lighting from here itself. So for that, what I am going to do is first we can go to select lights, select all lights. It selects all the lights in the scene. We press X, then delete them. So we are back to 0. Now if we go ahead and, like, I have all these values over here, so it has 1000, 500, 300 value. Radius is already given to it 125 and 5. This seems to be correct. Now we can go to setup lights, and voila, you see instant lighting. Now what we can do is we can tweak the lights as well. Now we can tweak this light from this edit light panel. Whenever you click any of the buttons, it will open up the edit light button, like, right? So if it is not open, just open it and it will start, you will be able to see it. So now we go to the first light, this one, and this has the majority of the value. We can change this value from here, from the shadow soft size. So we can change this, we can increase or decrease, do whatever we want to do. Let's see how this looks first. Yeah, so there we go. Now we can do the same for this one. Just want to make it a little bit more softer. And now for the last one, this one. This is quite alright. I don't have any issues with this one. So now you can see I have already created the same kind of feeling to this one as well. But one more thing that I have here is this light. This is an addition to the lighting that we have from the earliest perspective, right? So this one I can edit this as well. Let's drop this to 250 because it's supposed to be a fill light, area light. Now let's see. It's quite better. So now let's give it a render again and see how it looks. So yeah, perfect. So yes, that's it. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you like it. I hope you comment, subscribe, and I'll be trying to post as much as possible, and this would not be possible without your help. So I would surely like all of you who are new to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you for people who are watching this. Let's wrap this up.